your host, Jaden Leong. So, people, have you ever wondered why once you plan to accomplish a certain task, but you keep thinking, I have to take a long time to complete this task. So you end up not doing it, and then it causes procrastination. It's a process where you keep wasting time with things that doesn't earn you money, right? That doesn't give you any benefits, right? You're just using the time in a not very wise way. So in today's episode, I'm going to tell you just some I think a way that may work for some people, and some people may not agree to it, but I'm just gonna say it. Give me 3 minutes, okay, to tell you, okay, how can you do it. So firstly, you gotta practice, okay. Sorry, before I get into the ways of how to minus the procrastination, okay. So I'm gonna classify into two kind of mindset, okay. So the first kind of mindset is the 10 minutes mindset. This is for small tasks like doing household chores, you know, for example, throwing out the rubbish, okay, and even wiping the windows of your house, folding the clothes. So because you think, because you compare, let's say you compare doing all those chores, okay, by 10 minutes versus 30 minutes. So if you think, okay, I'm going to complete it in 10 minutes, of course you're gonna do it because you think, okay lah, just 10 minutes only ma, 10 minutes only. So of course I can do it ma. So yeah, I guess you can attempt on it, okay. So the second mindset you can do for bigger tasks, okay, is the 1 to 2 hours mindset. So this could be perfect, okay, maybe perfect for completing your, let's say, your college assignment or your university assignments, and even upgrading yourself, okay. So if you ask me, how do I upgrade myself, I mean, the answer from me is that I have no exact idea of how to fully upgrade yourself, because I would say I'm still in, how do I say this? I would say I haven't made it in life yet. I haven't found my financial freedom. I haven't fully upgraded myself yet. So I see myself as having, a lot of rooms of improvement. Okay, so I'm not that confident in saying of how to upgrade yourself, but I believe based on many videos I see, basically just practice some good discipline, okay. Try to wake up early and try to read some books, try to take some course. It can be online, it can be physical one-to-one course, or it can be a course where you learn with other students, as long as it's a skill, okay. So you know I believe there are so many classes out there, right? Online class, it, if you take online class, I believe it's gonna save you transport, it's gonna save you car fuel, okay. It's gonna save you time to go there, it's gonna save you time for shower, okay. Some online course it can be only for 3 hours, but if you think, okay, I'm gonna take the course, it's gonna pass by just like 1 hour, 1 second, at the blink of an eye. The course is gonna end. I'm gonna have 3 pages of notes, which is are gonna be beneficial for myself. So yeah, that's for it. But okay, so that's another thing. Okay, so once you have the mindset, okay, only having the mindset is not enough. Okay, you gotta execute it, man. You have to execute it. What for you think? Okay, finally I have this mindset. You think, but no action. So that's not gonna happen. Nothing is gonna happen. So you gotta execute it. You gotta execute. Okay. So let's say, okay, So for example, we not only can do 10 minutes mindset, we also can combine 10 minutes mindset and also 1 to 2 hours mindset together. So let's say after chores, okay, of course you have much more things to do, right? You don't tell me, oh, after you do those chores, okay, just lay down and your life is over. That's not it, okay? You gotta upgrade yourself, as I said before, right? So yeah, you gotta just upgrade yourself. You gotta research the internet. The internet, is, I believe, it's very, very, very developed thing. Okay, you can ask your parents, or if you have cousins who are successful in their life, who have found their financial freedom or financial independence. Okay, get advice from people, successful people. Okay, if you ever work in a F&B, food and beverage industry, or retail industry, okay, you must, you know you must can find people who are successful there, or even the successful people who are extroverted. Okay, they may be able to approach you. They may feel interested to approach you because they're extroverted, right? And they may ask you like, "Oh, what's your plan?" Are you studying or are you working full time only? Okay, like I meet a lot of customers, from my experiences as a waiter. Okay, full time or part time. Okay, I met a lot of customers, who are successful, and they ask me, okay, what's your plan? You know, and do you plan to study? Okay, do you plan to go out of your comfort zone? So based on, okay, I'm gonna give you a bonus thing. Okay, so based on, a very successful customer that I meet, you know, in a recent company that I worked for. Okay, so also F&B. Okay, so basically, she asked me the same question, similar question. Okay, how do you plan the future? Okay, and I said, okay, I'm just going to try to focus on my full-time job first, but also, browsing courses to study for. Okay, and she said, oh, it's good that you are browsing things to study, because you're learning new things. Okay, and also she also said that, okay, try to expand your social circle, try to meet more friends, which is very essential if you want to be successful in life. The bigger the network you have, okay, i believe okay, you may have even more ideas. Although I'm not a very successful person, okay, but let me tell you, okay, I believe if you surround yourself with open-minded, with more positive, with more idea, with people who have so many ideas in their head, I believe you can have so much ideas. Once you find your niche, okay, of how to upgrade yourself, okay, no matter is you want to be an artist, okay, you gotta find similar people. You gotta find similar people who have the same interest in that. You gotta find people who have so much interest in art. You know, you even find college. Try to interview those people. You know, the college of your interest. Like, let's say interest. Like, let's say you want to study for information. Okay, IT. Okay, information technology. Okay, so you gotta go to the colleges that provided information technology courses. Okay, and then you find the students there if you are brave enough. You gotta find the students there if you are brave enough. Okay, you may want to act like an interviewer. Okay, you gotta ask, what's your goal? What's your main goal? Of after starting this IT course of yours. So whatever answer do you get, okay, maybe you can apply to it. Maybe you can refer to their advice if they do give you advice. So yeah, I gotta say one thing, okay? Best of luck to to all the listeners to this podcast. Although I don't feel like this podcast is gonna work. But anyhow, yeah, I love doing podcasts like this because I can, yeah, it's where I can just say things, right? Then my apologies, okay, because I'm not good at expressing words, my words and sentences. So please forgive me for that. But anyhow, so that's all for this episode, okay? So stay tuned for more episodes. Okay, it's gonna be like a mindfulness talk. Is that how you say it? Mindfulness talk based on my experience. Then I gonna even may share the mistakes that I did, even the bad ones. So because I don't want you to make the same mistake as I did, so you can avoid making them also. So yeah, that's all for this podcast, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, stay tuned, guys. Peace out. See you next time.